Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs. This is Gundam Battle Operation 2, and this is Blue Destiny Unit 1, which was given away to everyone yesterday or this week I should say, because if you log in anytime this week I believe you'll get it, to celebrate the upcoming Robot Spirits figure I believe it is, and also just got a major overhaul in terms of its stats. The buffs for the month did come out this past week. BD1 was one of the many that got overhauled. The most noticeable thing that happens at all levels is that the missiles are now steerable. They also reload a little bit quicker. I believe it dropped from 15 to 12 seconds to reload them. And yeah, they're steerable, but they move very fast, so controlling them can be a little bit tricky. As is, frequently the case, but ow. But yeah, it feels good. It does well, as you will hopefully see. Just rushing over to get some damage in on that Doge custom because it's nearly dead. And I fired a little bit too early. Let's see, but I did get it with the missiles, and I think those two were just close enough together that I hit both of them, because 2874 is way too much for just one missile to have hit, so the splash has to have hit two of them. But, let's see, and there's Zuda F, which is also dead. Yeah, like I said, this went really well for me, and, BD1 feels really good. This is a 450 room, so this is the level 3 BD1. It comes in at 350. I believe level 3 is where all the changes come in together. So, let's see, somebody else got that Gelgug. That's fine. I think that was the Vincent Gleisner? Something like that. It gets a little bit difficult to keep the various Gelgugs apart after a while. Especially the Ace-related ones that come in at 400 and 450. But, yeah. So far, very one-sided, 4055 to 660. It will not stay that way forever. But yeah, it's, like I said, I'm really enjoying using this. I'm using the ground-type beam rifle. I'm not sure the last time the 100mm machine gun Kai got buffed. It could probably use it again. I think they did up the rate of fire at some point, but it's still still not as good, in my opinion, as the ground-type beam rifle, which, that got buffed several times and still could use some work, honestly. So the fact that BD1 can do fairly well with it is, a testament to how well they modified those stats. Of course, the trick to modifying the ground-type beam rifle is there are so many things that can use it. And unfortunately, I expected an enemy to come out of there, so I just tagged number 5 in the side of the head, so... Let's see, but missed this person with my, good use of exam. I think that may be when I remembered, I can do that, but, which will probably come into play soonish, because there's kind of an entire team pointed more or less at me. There, got the BD2. I think it's the 2. Might be the 3. Either way, it's dead. And there is that. Yep, follow up with a quick tag from the ground-type beam rifle, and we're good. And that, of course, is the Char's Gelgug, which also dead. Somebody else got the kill on that. Again, that's fine. Just, if we get the kills, we stay in the lead, and staying in the lead is what we want to do. If I'd aimed those missiles a little bit higher, I don't think they'd have impacted the ground, and I might have been able to steer them around the corner with this Dwudge, which is about to, I was about to say, just halfway murder me with that Tomahawk. But, yep, now for exam, because I needed leg repairs, and exam also gives attack speed and defense bonuses, of course, so that gave me a little bit of time to get turned around, and hopefully get some ground, and, manage to hit some things before they can kill me. Exam lasts, I think, about a minute on BD1. Yeah, as you can see, those steer very quickly. It's a very, very sensitive steer, I think, both because of the speed of the missiles and the speed of Blue Destiny 1's reticle. So it can be difficult. But I got some more damage in on that Dwudge before it killed me, so I'm trying to remember if anything still uses the Doge spelling or if they managed to get it consolidated as Dwudge. But either way, it's there. But yeah, it's going fairly well. Matter of fact, going really well. We are up 2-1 at the moment. Like I said, won't last forever. But yeah. See, yeah, they're on the other side of the building, so that didn't do anything. And the Gleisner Gelgug forgot that I have melee priority. And there's another kill. Again, just being able to fire a good shot with a beam rifle, is really good, is really useful, because sometimes just being able to get a quick tag in as something rounds a corner like that can make a huge difference. And so, yeah, this just, given the fact that this has steerable missiles, which are always fun, and a charging beam rifle, plus exam, and that was just a sheer mistake. I was hoping to fire over their shoulder, and it didn't happen. Apologies there. But yeah, just the ability to, and now I'm just trying to get some space so I can't do that again. But yeah, just the ability to get some pinpoint shots in around your allies, which backfired on me with that full armor Alex there. But yeah, just it can be very useful in the right situations. It's still one of my favorite things. Like if I were going to give Blue Destiny 1 anything to make it my dream raid at this point, I would probably add the ability to fire the missiles while boosting. But it's not 100% necessary. It's just, again, desirable to me. And again, I just like weapons that can be fired while boosting, because it just gives that, it's something I feel like mobile suits should generally be able to do. Also, it does, however, have chest machine cannons and Vulcans that can both be fired while boosting, so it does have some decent weaponry for that purpose. Let's see. We are at 10,000 to 15,000. Ow. And the round is about to be over. Trying to get this Dwudge before I get killed. Now it is time for exam, so I actually have legs. And hopefully, there we go. Yep. Again, just being able to put the right shot in the right place at the right time is not half the battle, but it's a pretty good-sized hunk. And yeah, that is the newly buffed Mudrock, which it really does really has improved, like a night and day. But also, a melee raid is still a melee raid. And I just got killed trying to tackle that BD2. I think I hit it, but I'm not sure how much of the damage, if any, took, because, exploded. I wonder if I tackled it just as its exam wore out, because it was just limping there. Interesting. Either way, that is all I am able to do for this round, because, time's up. So, we still managed to have a 7,000 point lead, which is not quite 2-1. So, I will take that. Man, that Ganeos looks nice. That looks similar to that one request I did. But yeah, 5290 out of that 18,000 was me. Our Marasai did me on damage at 158k. But I did do 85,000 damage and 10 kills and 2 deaths. So I am pretty satisfied with that. That's going to do it for today's Gundam Battle Operation 2. We'll be back soon with more. Till next time, everybody take care and have fun. Later! Okay, so here is the full list of Blue Destiny Unit 1 changes, and it's a fairly substantial one. From level 1 on up, it got an extra 1,500 hit points, went from 11,000 to 12,005, and yeah, also, got enhancements at the upper levels as well. Got Shield Break Stance Mastery level 1, so you won't get stunned if your shield blows up. Increased its maneuver armor from level 1 to level 2, which, yeah, is, harder to stun it. Power Accelerator level 2, upgraded from level 1, so it can boost out of bounces and clashes earlier, I believe. Starting at level 2, the ranged mod has gone from 12 to 15, with, of course, similar increases in the higher levels. Level 2 melee attack went from 33 to 38, with, upper levels are also enhanced. For starting at level 2, it gets Forced Injector level 2, which makes for a little bit easier and more boost efficient maneuvering. Level 2 also gets Assault Booster level 2 instead of level 1. It got an extra slot in the close range bar, went from 16 to 17. Mid range went from 8 to 9. Long range went from 4 to 6, with the upper levels also getting slots. Level 3, which is what I was using, gets Assault Booster level 3 instead of level 2. And level 4, which is one further up than I was using, gets its thrusters increased from 45 to 50. In terms of the missiles, reload shortened from 15 to 12 seconds, can now be guided by the reticle after firing, and from level 2 on up got a decent power boost, went from 787 per missile to 900 per missile, with, again, the usual, small increases per level. So, yeah, that is pretty good, because, before these buffs, the level 3, which is what I was using, was on average only winning 46.9% of the time, was only beating its rival a third of the time, only doing 55,000 damage a round, and losing 3.9 MS, again, on average per round. So, yeah, definitely a major upgrade there.